Alright, this will be part 2 of the hardcore server. If you recall, we just had beaten the Brain of Cthulhu. We had already taken down the Eye of Cthulhu, and this is a hardcore character, I'd like to reiterate, so we did indeed... Oh, look at this. Alright. We are already up to 4 viewers, so that's fantastic. Alright. We already got plenty of viewers, so I'm just going to go ahead and start it up. I won't wait for any more people. So this is the hardcore server. Our hardcore character. The server is still in easy mode because I have not beaten the Wall of Flesh. However, I have taken down 2 of the boss monsters, the Eye of Cthulhu and the Brain of Cthulhu, without dying, obviously. I actually like the position I'm in. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go on a meteor run to see if any meteors landed on the server, so that I may hopefully finish up this full meteor gear. It would be a huge help against the Queen Bee to get full meteor. I don't know why I'm so slow. You know, I'm actually confusing this character with other characters right now that I have played. So I'm actually, this is correct, I should actually be moving slow. I do not have wings and I do not have boots of Hermes. That is really sad. Those are 2 items I'd love to have right now. But beggars can't be choosers. Ooh, ow, okay. I need to remember that this is a hardcore character and I shouldn't be jumping off cliffs. Ow, ow. Okay. There we go. Wow, this side of the map is actually very mean. It does not play around. Ow. I can't believe I'm as rusty as I am. I only stopped playing for like less than 12 hours. Right? No, more than 12 hours. But yeah, I'm definitely rusty again. So I should probably take my time and not die. It'd be sad if the first part was like 4 or 5 hours long and the second part was only a few minutes long. So I'm just going to quickly check back over the stream. We already have 5 viewers. That's fantastic. Literally just brought the stream up. I know it's a 2:30 on a Saturday and a lot of you have better things to do, but I thank you for tuning in. Especially since right now we're just looking for meteors. Not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. Alright, I'm going to actually check this lake out for a... Okay, there's no water chest under there, which I was really hoping. I think actually here it might be an ice chest, not a water chest, but... I just want to smooth this landscape out a little bit so that I don't have to make such a big deal on my way back. I should start building homes for my people. That would really keep my base safe. And actually have an iPad over there so I can see what it looks like on the stream without switching over consistently. I'm actually going to move that over here so I can get a better view and a view of the chat. Can I actually refresh that? Don't want to die while I'm doing this. For some reason this one doesn't have a chat. That's weird. Oh wait, here it is. Okay, never mind. We are good to go. So we have 5 viewers. The chat is still clear. I'm not a stickler about my chat. If you guys would like to talk, feel free. It's not... Alright, we're just going to continue trucking along here, looking for meteors. There's a little bit of corruption there. Okay, here it is. This is the corrupt desert. Wow, it's really not that big. It's almost like it started spreading. But that's not possible because the server is not in hard mode yet. If you guys have any questions about the game, I'll be happy to answer them if I can. And I will let you know if I don't know the answer. I will not bullshit an answer. I promise you that. Or I'll tell you what's most likely the case. Can't get over how much of a delay there is between game time and where I am. I think I have it at 30-second delay. Ah. We are indeed in the forest. I don't like to stream when other people are in the house. However, today I am because it's a Saturday and I really can't. And I did tell you guys I would stream today. I will be streaming mostly on Tuesdays, Fridays, Thursdays. Alright, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Those are the days I have off from college. I'm a computer science major. If anyone was curious. Wow, there's a spider over here. They're not really a challenge anymore ever since I got the upgraded gear. Yeah, they're slimes. The real issue now is going to be being swarmed by enemies. I actually don't know why I'm going down here right now. This is probably not the best idea. How many vertebrae do I have? I do not have enough to make a summon for the Brain of Cthulhu. Yeah, I am extremely rusty right now. I cannot get I'm just doing very poorly in these combat situations. I need to get my head together. This is tedious, I know, but it will really pay off in the long run when I get that meteor gun. That will be my weapon for quite a while, especially if it rolls well, if it rolls into something like a, I actually don't know what the best, I think demonic is the best roll on guns. So, I would be hoping for a demonic roll. I actually did get the godly rotted pitchfork. Hopefully that was not where my luck ran out. Okay, so I have reached the end of this side of the map. This is where I will face Skeletron. I do not feel like fighting Skeletron right now. I want to get at least 10 viewers before I go ahead and fight Skeletron. But I will continue to look for Alright, I do not feel like dying, I really do not. Oh, if any of you were curious what I passed back there, no one said anything in the chat, so I didn't assume anyone was, Wow, I cannot get over this ridge. I can't imagine that anyone was very curious. Okay. This is a pain. Okay, there we go. back there, that is, like I said, where I'll fight Skeletron Prime. It's the beginning to the dungeon area of Terraria. The dungeon area is actually a lot of fun. Now that I think about it, if I beat Skeletron Prime, that is probably the area that I'm going to die in. There's a lot of traps and a lot of blue candles which summon more enemies, or increase the spawn rate, I should say, of enemies. And that is a very scary place to be. This is an even scarier place to be right now, because I do not know what is down there. I'm actually going to dig down a little bit. No, this might actually be the reason why I did that over there, but I couldn't remember why I did it. Okay, it does not look like there's an underwater chest. I haven't seen a king slime either. Those guys, I'm pretty sure they just spawn randomly, or you can summon them using I think it's some kind of slime with a golden crown on it. Okay, that is just beautiful. Alright, well, seeing as slimes are starting to overrun this area, I'm going to go ahead and... knew that was going to happen. Alright, let's get this purple slime dead. I always am afraid of purple slimes. For some reason I feel like they summon king slime. Okay. I'd be really surprised if in these last few feet there was a meteor on the ground, but it's possible. I'm pretty sure they did say there was another meteor that dropped. That's why I'm going through all of this. This could be bad here. Okay, I managed to get back up, but this is a scary drop. Oh, wow, okay. Never liked those mandible things. Okay. This is a little bit risky because I have been known to drown in this area before. I am almost positive there's an underwater chest in here. So I have to do this very, very carefully. But I should be able to... make an air pocket on the way down so I can always get down there without dying. It's like almost a checkpoint. It's also very useful if you ever get to the end of the map, so it'll be another tip for you guys. Although these jellyfish do not like me very much. There's a lot of them. I've actually never seen this many on this side. Now killing, yeah, he'll give us black ink. And these jellyfish are probably just going to give us glow sticks. Which is good, because I kind of need them. And there's a shark. You don't want to die to a shark. That would be really, really embarrassing and the first time for me. Okay, there's another shark, and there's a jellyfish. Okay, why are there so many enemies? This is nuts. I mean, I'll get enough shark fins for my mega shark for later, but still. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this chest now. With the amount of enemies that are here. I might have to wait till morning, but I really don't want to. Okay, there's a crab who's going to screw me over later, so I'm going to kill him, take another breath. Okay. Wow. You can see why this is frustrating for me right now, because there's so many. I might just have to go for it. I'm already out of breath. This is... I would have already gone for it if it wasn't for the fact that I don't want my hardcore character to die. But, I mean, sooner or later. If I make a checkpoint for myself, I don't feel that I'll die. So I'm going to make that checkpoint. I don't know what I want to make it out of, though. I think the only thing I can make it out of is... Nope, I have mud. Alright, gonna go over here, grab a star. Alright. Oh, you know what? I actually have the magic mirror, and I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to use the checkpoint method. I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to really, really hope here that there is indeed a chest. There is not, and I'm going to teleport. Okay. Alright, that made life a lot easier. I really didn't want to do the checkpoint method there. It would have taken way too long. I'm going to go back and check the stream real quick. Okay, we got a 6th viewer. Thank you for watching. I'm going to keep going. Thank you, 6 guys, for sticking with me. And/or girls. I doubt there's girls, but if you are, say hello in the chat. I'm sure everyone would like to talk to you. I'm going to continue on. Boom. Just like any game, this game's all about predictions. If you make the right prediction and the right call, then you're going to be safe and win the game. If you make the wrong call, you're going to die, as I've come so close to doing a few times. Like when I when I didn't see that mother slime and that paired up with that skeleton that one time, and I dropped to, I think it was 3 health. And the other time when I didn't see the spider coming, when I decided to play around with the boss, and I went down to like below 5. Okay, hold on. There, okay. I went down to below 30 health when I versed the Brain of Cthulhu. Now these are all going to be posted on our YouTube channel, Gamma Jamma Ramma. It's me and 2 other friends. We're growing, we're bringing in more people. We're not looking to make any money on the channel, actually. We're just looking to bring as much entertainment to one channel as possible, so we'll be doing everything from Yu-Gi-Oh! To League of Legends. We'll be doing as many, pretty much everything. Anything you can really imagine. We should be, getting closer to our goal here. I can't imagine that it's once again at the edge of the map. That would be awful. I don't want this thing to kill me. I know it's really dark. I'm going to try and place torches because I know it's darker for you guys than it is for me. I think it is, at least. You guys might actually have the advantage, but... I am indeed just going to keep rolling along here. I don't really feel that I'm in danger. I have some pretty good armor on. There's really no enemies that I'm afraid of. I mean, I'm just gonna keep rolling. There's not much. I really want this laser gun, otherwise I wouldn't be putting the time and effort into it. Live streaming, why?
Mom and I broke our backs. Can you just do the front steps with the scraper? Alright, you can finish your game, but do it after that.
Yeah, sure, okay. I mean, no point to getting rid of the ice right now. It's really just a bad call. But whatever. I mean, sure. Let me just interrupt what I'm doing. I mean, I would feel bad if it wasn't for the fact that there's no point in doing it, but... Alright, well, I'm gonna kill these things real quick, and I guess I will have to take a break. As much as I don't want to. You know what, I'll finish scouting this out. Everyone go get sandwiches, because all I'm really gonna be doing is looking for a meteor. At this point, I actually hope I don't find one. So then I'd have to spend more time doing that. This is really frustrating. Especially since now I feel I'm on a time limit because I have to go do that, clear the front steps thing, because that's totally necessary to do, and totally time relevant not. But I mean, if they want it done, you gotta do it. What can I say? This is the spot of the first meteor. Okay. I will be furious if I die on my way over here. Oh wow, look at this. Oh wow, this is totally necessary. I need to investigate that further. That's a big find on this server. You know what? Nothing is really getting done at the moment because I can't really concentrate when I have something to go do. I might just make full Crimtane and go after Skeletron Prime. That might be my next. If I can't find a meteor right here, then that would be my best bet as to Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for this right now, like I did on the other side. And there is indeed a chest. Alright, this is great. I'm gonna quick stack all of this, loot all of that. What is this? I have to come back and investigate that, but I mean right now I have to go do something. Okay. Alright, I think the stream is good to go now. I'm not positive. Alright. So basically what I discovered was an underground land over... I was totally not expecting to find that Atlantis-looking type deal. The iPad I'm using to monitor the stream is really bad. I don't know why. But I don't know what it's doing. I mean, I hope the stream's okay. I can't really see what's going on. I have some equipment here that I'm trying to deal with, but we are going to continue the stream, regardless of technical difficulties. Sorry to anyone who's inconvenienced by that momentary stop. I'll probably actually cut this part out of the YouTube stream, seeing as I'm just really exploring my world. I'm not doing anything really of necessity. I might put in this underground, underwater building, I guess, would be the best way to describe this. There's two things I have to investigate over here. There's both an Egyptian pyramid, which I like to investigate because usually I can get a nice pharaoh costume out of that, and that's a nice social thing to put on. And it's funny. And I'd also... Sorry, my posture is terrible again because I had to move. It's like leaning into the camera as if I was trying to eat the computer. It'd be really nice is having those boots of Hermes. They're not, or there's like a few boots that actually help you get across the map. There's like boots of Hermes, boots of some like ridiculously fast boots or something like that. I don't know. There's like 2 or 3 different versions of the Hermes boots that the longer you're running continuously, the faster you move. They really help you get across the map. So actually on our YouTube channel, I'd say that mine are probably the most boring videos only because I do these sandbox games that take a lot of time. And like Pokemon's very high intensity, it's very quick, at least now I know it is. I never actually played it before I watched our associate the Iron Torch play. Very quick paced, very chess-like almost. It's all about predictions, although most games are mostly about predictions. When he gets his videos up, I think he might actually get one up by the end of today or tomorrow. He can't use his capture card yet because he doesn't have one. He's saving up for one and he's working extra hours trying to get that working. But once he has enough money, he's going to get a capture card. But right now, I think he's just doing a Pokemon. I don't really know the name of it. I think it's called Pokemon Arena or something along those lines. But they're very entertaining, and I definitely suggest it. Once he gets that capture card, he might be the biggest thing on YouTube. Very entertaining to watch. I don't even, like I said, I don't even like Pokemon, and I enjoy watching this kid. So that should say something. And this is long and tedious right now. I really need to soundproof my room. I actually don't know if you guys can hear the Terraria noises. I know you can hear me clicking because for some reason my mic loves to pick up clicking. But I'm not quite sure about these Terraria sounds, because I have them all the way down. I don't like to listen to them, honestly. The pickaxing, I think that's the right verb. The noise that it makes when you're using your pickaxe, I'll say it that way, is very annoying to me. Some people like it, they think it's soothing. I really hate bats. I hate these things. All they do is use their knockback on you. Actually, if they hit me though, I'm pretty sure I get a boost of speed due to my panic necklace. So if this guy hits me, yeah, look at that. I'm speeding around. I might use him to my advantage. Okay, he might actually get a few good hits on me, and I'm gonna have to kill him. My buddy is going to have to die. There we go. Got over the ledge. I can't really blame it so much on the bat. It's kind of my fault for missing the jump. Once again, the grappling hook, the reason I was so focused in the beginning, if you watch part 1 or if you're going to watch part 1 on YouTube, if you look, I was very, I wanted to kill a shit ton of skeletons, and the reason why is because I wanted to make this grappling hook, because it really helps getting around these really bumpy terrains. I had the pleasure once of playing on a random generated world where it's pretty much all flat, and let me tell you, it was the best experience of Terraria I ever got. You don't really get the idea of the whole exploring as much, but it was really, really nice for getting around. Didn't even have to make a sky bridge, which I will not be doing in this hardcore server because I feel that the time would be wasted, seeing as I could die at any second. Although I will be making teleporters. Okay. This is the area I was looking for exactly. Yes, here is the Pharaoh's mask, and the Pharaoh's cloth. I really like wearing these for some unknown reason. The rest of it's pretty much just random stuff. I need to clean out my inventory, actually. Blank root, moongross, all of this can just go in the trash. I don't really need the shark fins. Wow, look at that. There's actually money on the floor that I was going to miss. That is swiftness potions that I would like. Banners, get rid of. Shuriken, gone. Daybloom's gone. Cobweb's gone. Lenses, You know what? Why not? I'm never going to use the Undertaker. The Tattered Cloth can go. I'm never going to summon the Goblin Army again. That was extremely frightening. It's pretty much where I ended part 1. The Goblin Army attacked, and it was extremely scary. I almost died. There were quite a few intense parts. I almost died, I think, 4 times in the part 1. Very close, under 20 health, I believe. I will be using these videos to put together a tips and tricks video that will also be going on our YouTube channel, Gamma Jamma Ramma. And this is an area I do not want to be in. I love how steps make you almost seem faster. They don't, but doesn't that look faster? Look at that. We have 4 viewers, one of which being my iPad and one of which being my oh wait, no, I don't even have it up on this computer, so I take that back. We have, I guess, 3 viewers, not including my iPad. Well, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Right now, I'm on my way. I just explored the pyramid, the Atlantis village, which this is the first time for me personally. The island of Atlantis, I guess, or not the island. There's an underwater building over here, and it had a door and everything, so I can't wait to investigate this. I want to see what it is. Hope there's mer people or something that I've never seen before. I don't think there are mer people. Well, I'm sorry. Stayed up watching the Olympics last night, or at least the opening ceremony. Okay, so you guys will actually get to see the technique here for making a what I refer to as an air bubble. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these so that I can get out of here. But this will stay here. This air bubble will stay here, and it'll serve as a spot where if I ever need to get a breath of fresh air, I can always just come right back to this point. I'm going to make another one closer to the building so that I don't die. I'm actually going to make one about here. There's another underwater chest here. Don't want that guy to mess with me. I'm going to box myself in again. Okay. That was a close one. I think I actually lost 7 health there. That might have actually been from the jellyfish or from digging. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick in case I need to get out in a hurry. Okay. Got some more air. Yeah, this is the area I was talking about. Loot all. Oh, and there's the flippers. That is what's going to make this a lot easier for me. I need to decide what I'm going to take off for that. Ow. Okay, this is actually very bad. This is very bad. Okay, there we go. A jellyfish banner. I'm going to have to clean out my inventory again after this. I need to decide what I'm taking off for this, and I'm actually having quite a hard time. I think I'm going to get rid of the claws there. This is not something I've been planning on doing. Improved ability if climbed. Yeah, I understand that. I like that combo. I think I'm going to take off the panic necklace. I really don't like it that much. So it was helpful to get over here, but... And there is a shark in there. I'm going to go ahead and try and just plow my way through. This is an interesting turn of events here. I love this, actually. I like what they did here. I need to go back and get some air. I am dying. Going back in. I'm going to continue to explore. It's just that I am a little bit afraid of dying here, and I really don't want that to happen. Okay. I'm actually going to go make another air bubble inside there so that I don't have to keep coming back to this air bubble. Should have enough time to kill this jellyfish. Oh, okay, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I really can't, I'm just gonna swim to the surface this time. Now that I have the flippers, I can indeed swim. Oh, what was I thinking? I should have just swam to the surface over here. Saved all that HP, Alright, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything else over here. It is a very long... So, I mean, unless I want that bookcase, there's really no point just... Alright, well, I investigated everything I wanted to investigate. That was very useful. I have never seen, in all of my Terraria days, a underground, or a underwater home. I would say that was definitely, and I got an Iron Skin potion somewhere. That is clutch. I'm going to need that against bosses. Potions aren't really that big of a deal unless you are, is that a dog whistle? No, it's an anklet. 5% increased movement speed. Oh, that would help with the server quite a bit. You know what? I'm just going to throw it inside the, I'm going to actually make this a mix between potions and um, should probably close off my house again. Although I need to start making a decision on how I want to progress. I've been waiting for a meteor in all honesty, and I don't think I'm going to get that meteor. Do I want to keep these flippers on or no? It would allow me to make a, you know what, I'm going to make the hell tunnel now. That is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go over to, right now, there's no reason to keep, I know I'm all over the place right now, I'm just trying to think of what I want to do, and I'm going to make these Crimtane bars because there's no reason not to. I have enough mana crystals for stars, so I'm going to use all of those and get plenty of mana. Should have filled up my mana bar while I was out there. I'm making a lot of misplays right now. Not exactly happy with it. There's a lot of wish I woulda, shoulda going on, and that can really be devastating to I didn't realize I had that much Crimtane ore. I think that was from killing the eye and I had stored it, so we're going to actually get more Crimtane bars here. Alright, let's see what I can make. I have 51, so let's just round that to 50. It takes 15. This takes 25. 40. 60. I need 60 for full crimson. I do want that new pickaxe, so that is definitely at the top of my list, regardless of what else I'm going to do. Probably a lot of you are wondering why I haven't made any homes yet, and the simple answer for that is that I'm really concentrating on getting armor and survival right now. There's not really much I need those guys for. I may have needed the demolitionist to blow up, to buy explosives at one point, but in all honesty, I could get by without that. I am now up to 17 defense, which is meh. That gives 6 defense, this gives 7. It's really not that better. I'm going through some hardships right now. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these because now I have that home teleport, so I don't need those in my inventory consistently. Probably regret that later. I don't need the axe in my inventory at this time. I'm going to put the meteor suit down here that I'm not using. Put the tin bars away, the lead bars away. Could just quick stack that, but I don't think I'm going to be using the anklet right now. I will probably put that on very soon, though. Okay. I think I'm actually ready to go here. I just don't want to walk away with... There we go. I'm going to stack up on... stone block, because being able to control the terrain, like I've been saying, is very important. Okay, I am going to continue on here. I do have one Crimtane ore stuck in my inventory. That is an odd place to be. Alright, so I'm going to make the hell path now, which I don't want to be too far away from my base, but I don't want it to be exactly on top of my base. I think I'm going to make it to the left of my base, because I usually put it to the right. And I feel that that is... I feel like switching things up a little bit. I'm going to put the hell path right here. I feel that that is close enough to my base, but far enough away that I'm not going to fall down it immediately. Do I have... I'm actually going to go ahead and throw some wooden platforms right above me so that I don't fall down by accident. OCD is going to make me place that wooden platform like that. Okay. Alright, this should go... I now have the Crimtane pickaxe. This should go pretty quickly. The next... Am I going to skip over all of this and go straight to... I think I'm going to. I mean, there's no reason not to. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch this server to a very quick-paced one. I'm going to be in hell very... probably within the... within the hour I should be in hell collecting ore. I'm hoping it'll be quicker than that. So, this is a basic strategy for everyone who's defeated the Eye of Cthulhu, and the Brain of Cthulhu should probably go defeat Skeletron, the Skeleton Prime, but I want to make him easier by getting the next level. Now that I have the Crimtane pickaxe, I can now go into hell and get the Hell Ore. I forget what it's called, but it is called, it's pretty much just Hell Ore. Oh, I'm setting a little block here. I have the flippers on because that will really help. I was actually waiting for the flippers. So now, if I do dig into water, I can just swim up to the surface and I don't have to worry about making air pockets. And right now, we're looking pretty good on water. I hope I don't have to eat those words. We're looking pretty good on... You will, probably today, yeah, if I don't die in hell, you will get to see the obsidian mill, which is basically just a way to get a lot of obsidian very quickly. And at that point, even I can go get a sandwich because I have an auto clicker on my mouse that allows me to leave the computer yet still fulfill a function. And you really don't need that much obsidian, so I won't go all out like I usually do and get 200 extra obsidian. Something I've learned from my long hours of gameplay, you don't need that much. You only need about... I mean, 100 is overkill, so I'll probably end up getting 100 just to be safe so I don't have to do it anymore. Ever. But, yeah, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Hopefully shortly, if I don't die. Right now, like I said, I'm digging a path directly into hell. It's going to get quite intense in here. There's a lot of enemies. I'm actually a little bit frightened, in all honesty. Hell is not a friendly place, as you can imagine. For anyone who's wondering how to move their server into the hardcore sector, this is how you do it. You're going to dig, this is the most effective way, is to dig a straight down path into hell. In case you die, because I'm assuming a lot of you aren't playing on hardcore, but if you are, this is also a good method, because if you magic mirror out, which I'll probably be doing a lot, because this is no place to play around, you can fall directly back into hell. Okay, we are going to hit water here. I don't think it's going to be that much water. I'm going to actually box us off from the water, so that we are not dealing with it too much. It looks like I'm going to run into it again right here. See if I can save us some time. Okay, that should do it. I'm going to dig off a little side path here and dig down. That'll drain the water levels for us. Fluid management is also pretty big when doing a hell tunnel. And when I say fluid management instead of water management, I'm saying that because we're going to have to do a lot of lava management later on. I have to watch my health. I usually don't have to do. Because if sand falls and kills me, that would be really embarrassing. I'm just planting small torch every once in a while down this tunnel so I can see while I'm falling. Oh wow, I just realized that if I fall down this tunnel and I'm not paying attention, I will die from fall damage. I'm not in hardcore, I don't have wings. Wings will stop all falling damage when you do eventually acquire them. Oh god, if I do manage to beat the wall of flesh, hard mode is going to be a short stop. In order to get wings, which are so needed in hard mode, you really need to get, you need to kill a wyvern. And wyverns are extremely difficult in the beginning of hard mode. They get really easy, but in the beginning, in order to make them easy, you need to get some OP stuff, which you need to kill some OP enemies to get. My strategy for hard mode would probably be go into the snow biome that's right next to, in this server, it is right next to, wow, alright, I need to concentrate real quick. Yeah, I should probably get this out now before I go into hell and die so that you guys have some strategy when you go into, whoa. Whew. Okay. Alright, so the strategy that I have is to go into the snow biome and get frost armor, a frost feather for wings, so right there, that's quite great. You're also going to get a spell that does like, I think it's something like 67 damage if rolled properly, or up to 72 damage if you roll it really good. I think if you roll it murderous, you get up to 72. I am not quite sure how to continue here. I think I might just have to do this method. I really don't want to do this. It's very slow, but it... I just drank a potion for no reason. Good potion, too. There are also skeletons looking to rock my babies down there, and I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to continue to work my way down here. So when you get into hard mode... Oh, there's the Goblin Tinkerer! Okay. I need to get him. Okay. I think I'm just going to cut my losses and drop right here, but I would like to... Oh, wow. Okay. I need a coffee, in all honesty, because I'm very lackadaisical right now. It's probably not helping my numbers. Thank you for freeing me, shop. I am going to buy the rocket boots right off of him. That will allow me to replace all of this to an extreme. Those will stay in my inventory, though, because they can go into my box. Okay, rocket boots are extremely useful. I already have this. I don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. You know what? I'll do a quick, just for you guys, I'll do a quick thing. Alright, rocket boots basically make you... What is going on? Okay, wow. Okay, so I need to replace the cloud jump, because that really interferes with my rocket boots. Basically, the rocket boots allow you to fly for a short time. They're like wings for easy mode. Alright. The tool belt increases block placement. Now, careful when you read that, because some people confuse it with the toolbox. And the toolbox both increases your reach with your pickaxe and increases your block placement. This only does block placement, which can be helpful, but I don't think it's worth filling up an inventory, an accessory spot for. At least not all the time. Spiky balls, you should have got some of those earlier on in the game. They're really just sorry, my phone just made the noise to be plugged in. Spiky balls are literally just kind of like traps. You throw them on the floor, enemies that run over them get hurt. You then have the toolbox, or the Tinker's Workshop, which is extremely important. It's for combining accessories, which later on is extremely important, but right now it's really not that important, and I don't feel like, do I need it? You know what, I have them here, I might as well do it. I'll buy the Tinker's Workshop. The ruler puts a grid on the screen. I thought that sounded amazing, and then I used it, and it was pretty awful. You know what, I'm actually going to sell him the spiky balls that were in my trash because I was throwing them out anyway. Okay, so he will now, when I make a house on the surface, he'll go to the house on the surface, but until then he will stay down here. Or actually, he'll probably just die to skeletons or something, and then he'll stay dead until I... Okay. We're going to keep digging down here. I'm going to throw a light up so I can see what's going on. I do think I just saw slime down there, but I'm not worried about it. Box him off real quick so I don't have to deal with him. There is a heart! Oh, that would have been a huge miss. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pop that heart on myself. We're now up to 240. Ooh, I can't believe I was going to fight Skeletron without full max health. Max health in this game in easy mode is 400, and I think max health in hard mode is 500. But the health, you use different hearts in hard mode. You have to go into the jungle and get these jungle heart plant things. Hopefully you'll get to see it on this stream. Alright, we're going to continue digging down. Something that can be extremely devastating, and I just realized it, is sometimes bats on your way down the hell tunnel will spawn in a side area right here, and they'll knock you off course, and then you will obviously die from fall damage. And if that happens to me here, you may just see me put my head down in shame, hit the F11, which is stop stream, and you may never see me again. That would be truly devastating to my psyche. I haven't actually looked at the stream in a while. If anyone's talking in the chat, I'm sorry I haven't responded. I'm actually going to look at it right now. Okay. It doesn't look like anyone talked in the chat, so I'm just going to continue on with the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it. That is a water chest. That is huge. I'm really hoping that gives me the... No, it gave me the boots of Hermes that I was or the equivalent of the boots of Hermes, which is actually perfect for the stream, so I can tell you guys exactly what the counterpart is called, because the counterpart is called... No, these are the water walking boots. Oh, that is really sucky. Those are not what I was looking for, to say the least. Devastation is setting in. Alright, the reason I'm not bothering with getting rid of this water right now is there's an open cavern right underneath me that you guys can probably see at this point. I will use my flippers to fly up to the surface. And if I did not have the flippers, I could use those jet boosters underwater. That was a question I had, and I had to answer myself, so I figured I'd save you guys the time of wondering and just go ahead and... Okay, I'm going to let this water drain out real quick. These are the bats I was talking about. If I was falling down here and then... This is not cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my grappling hook to go there so I won't fall on top of the slime and then knock it down there. That is why calm thinking is always appreciated, because otherwise I was just... Actually, right up into the point where I was about to knock out the block, I was just going to drop down on top of it and hope I killed it. Okay, I am going to drop this. I really just want to box this mother slime out here. I might have to end up doing the same thing to her again. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you guys could hear that nice low I'm upset noise. That was my dog. That was my husky Athena. She wants someone to play with her. I am a little confused as to what to do here. That's a lot of enemies. I might try my strategy that I did on the other one and just go ahead and just strike straight down with vengeance. This is why I like weapons in the beginning with long reach. At the end, I much prefer... a lot of people don't like the ranged weapons in this game. They say they're very underpowered compared to the magic, but there was a patch for ranged weapons that gave them these mushroom armor things, and it made it, in my opinion, the best in the game. Also, you get the Mega Shark. Also, there will be more patches that give out unbelievable ranged weapons in the future. I think that's going to come out with the lunar. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and... I wasn't running away from the skeleton there, I was actually just trying to get in position to lower this wall down. Like I said, you guys can go get sandwiches at this point. I'm just really... I don't think I'm going to die here. It's mostly along the lines of if I drop into lava. And that is one of the ways I said I did not want to die on this. Ways I'm okay with dying, or not, I shouldn't say okay, I'm not going to be okay with dying, but the way I will be accepting of dying and not freak out is probably if I got killed by a monster. That's, you know, that's bound to happen. If I die to lava, that's not okay. If I die to water, that's not okay. If I die to a bat and falling damage, I'm just going to uninstall Terraria because I don't deserve it. Okay. Take down all my videos. For those of you who aren't familiar with Terraria, the equivalent of dying to something like that is kind of like dying to, I'm not quite sure. My brain, like I said, isn't working very well today. I am sick. You know, just I find when you're in the streaming business that whenever you say you're going to do a part 2 of anything, you become sick. I just started posting all my streams on YouTube, and that seems to be helping my numbers quite a bit. So all the streams I do are going to be posted on YouTube. This will be under This is the second part of the hardcore server. People really seem to like the first version of the hardcore server, so that's why I decided to do the part 2. I had 11 people watching me at one time. Of course, this one is a lot less intensive because I'm not fighting any of bosses yet. I will be fighting Wall of Flesh and Skeletron Prime today, or Skeletron, sorry. Today, I just don't know when exactly. I need to get that chest. That is way too good to pass up. Now I need to remember to close that. Okay, I'm only picking up that chest not because I need it, but because I don't want to risk my life trying to get that again. If I already picked it up. I just got a second magic mirror. I'm just gonna end up selling that because having 2 magic mirrors is just, there's no point. Alright, I do need to get rid of this water somehow. I'm gonna hope there's a big cavern because this is a little big to do that water thing I was talking about before. Okay, there we go. That was perfect, actually. That worked out very well. Once again, I don't want to deal with, you know what, once she jumps back, I'm going to let her jump one more time, and then I'm just going to go at her. I'm at her burrow. And I call it a her because it's a mother slime. I assume the mother slime is a female. I don't know if that's a true statement. It could be genderless for all I know. I mean, what, like, if it has little stubble, that's a male, and if it has no stubble, then it's a female? Like, I don't know how you determine the gender of a slime. Okay. I am going to try and be less monotone now, because it seems that my viewers are suffering because of it. Oh, okay. Dropped into a pit of darkness where there are cave bats and skeletons ready to attack me. Ow! That is what's hitting me. It is a dark trap. Okay, don't feel comfortable down here with low health, so I'm going to go ahead and fly back up here. I'm going to see if I can make this building go by quicker. The reason I'm taking so long to build a path down both sides, like I said before, is because I don't want to. Okay, you know what? This dark trap needs to go. Bye-bye. I don't want to be hit by a bat from the sides when I'm dropping down, and I seriously suggest anyone who's planning on playing this game, if you're making the hell path a straight down path, do this. Until you get wings, make sure your path is completely closed off, because bats will come from the side and they will knock you to the side and you will die from fall damage. It is a 100%. It's not an if, it's a when. Ow, okay, I'm having serious issues right now. I just realized I could probably do this better by clipping to the wall and then doing something along the lines of that. That is not what I meant to do. Yep. If you're bored right now, I mean, feel free to switch to our YouTube channel and check out our Minecraft video. I spent quite a bit of time on that video, mostly making it funny. There are some great tips in there, it's just more along the lines of humor than anything else. If you've played Minecraft before, you'll understand quite a bit. I'm trying to make this meticulous because I don't want to die to bats, like I keep saying. Yes, that is what we're looking for. Randomly falling into... Oh, and that's a clock. That is clutch. Okay. The reason I'm saying that this is clutch is because time is always a big factor in this game. You don't want to pop a boss summon. If it looks dark outside, you're assuming it's it's nighttime, but you don't know what time of night it is. That it is a big deal because if you pop a boss and you're farming bosses at the end of the game because you want money and you want maybe you want Crimson Ore or Hollowed Bars, you don't want to pop a boss summon that you probably spent a lot of time getting to. There's the boots of Hermes. Or Hermes boots. You don't want to pop a ball summon right before daytime. So if you pop it at, let's say, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's still completely dark outside. You have no way of knowing that the sun is coming up. But then 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I forget when it rolls around, and you've only had 3 hours, which I think is like 3 minutes to fight the boss in real lifetime. Then, the boss disappears and you don't get any of the loot from it, and it's really devastating. So that's why having a clock is worth it. Okay. I hope that made sense. I'm trying to play and think at the same time. I'm not very good at that. Okay. Alright, mark my words. If a bat hits me from that small location, no, you know what? I'm not taking any chances here because that would be awful. Okay. Bats can spawn pretty much anywhere, at least from what I've seen. I really don't want to take the chance. So I've actually found quite a bit of chests. I think I found 2 or 3 chests on my way down so far. And this is just a straight down tunnel. Usually you have to pop a Spelunker potion or something, which... those are fantastic. I don't want to... But you know what? I will check over with the, Wait, what? I'd like to look at the programming of Twitch and figure out what exactly they're planning on doing about this. The time it takes my stream to update how many people are watching is very odd, because sometimes I'll be talking to like 10 people and I'll be very quiet because I think I have no viewers. Then other times I'll be talking as if I have a lot of viewers and I'm literally talking to myself. So I'm hoping they're going to find a way to correct that, because that's just plain weird. I think at one point we had like 6 or 7 people watching and I was talking as if I was talking to myself. Needless to say, that's really not good for views. I guess I should just be talking like I'm talking to a lot of people all the time, but I don't know what I just said. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving down here. We are approaching 0 hour here. When we do get to hell, there will be a lot of enemies that want to rip my throat out, but we're going to be okay because I pride myself on being good at this game. Well, yeah, I'll say that. I pride myself on being good at this game, not exactly intelligent. Alright, let's continue off here. Alright, once again, I'm going to check how many viewers we have. 4 viewers. That is fine. Wait, why is it loading? Okay. Okay, we're good. Sometimes the whole Twitch thing can really piss me off, but On other days, it's really good, and it really gets your name out there, so I'm happy with it. It truly is a great idea. Alright, I need this skeleton to back the fuck up. There we go. Whoa, 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 skeleton dude. Wink, wink, wink. I mean, I could have killed him there, but there's really no point. He's just a little skeleton. You know, I can get more crimtane ore here, and I think I actually will. I mean, once I get to hell, it will be just scrap. But, you know, right now, every little bit helps. If I have to teleport out of there, I really need survivability. I need something to keep the monsters at bay. There's nothing in there, and I truly regret throwing that. Then again, if I would have found a chest, I would not have regretted throwing that, so I can't really be choosy there. You know what, I'm going to actually choose the I bypass that. I hope that's not a mistake. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wall this off. That is the end of my dirt. I'm going to have to go straight to cobblestone now. I can't imagine I have any viewers right now with what I'm actually doing, but it is totally necessary, and I definitely suggest doing this. As hard as it may be, and as lame as it may be, it is totally necessary. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and chop these guys up. There is a dart trap here, so you guys can see that. I know it might be hard, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. There's the pad right there. When you're looking for it, it's really not that hard to see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and dig down here. I'm hoping I can... I would like this to go by faster, but I just don't see any way to make it go any faster. Okay, this, now that I have one side done, I can now build twice as much on the other side by using my grappling hook. Okay, I can now build all the way down there, and now when I slide down, I can easily build in there. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and throw that, now that it will fall with me and keep my way lighted the whole time. There's some gold, which would have been nice. There's also a chest over there. Very tempting. I may have to go get that. Actually, I think I'm going to go get that right now. It'll also help me get rid of some of this fluid in an area that I don't care about. Now, the good news is, even though I'm building this huge tunnel off, it won't really make a difference, because once I put those 3 blocks back that I just dug through, the bats will once again not be able to hit me. I know you guys are probably wondering, why is he so worried about bats? Well, first of all, if any of you have played Terraria, you realize that bats don't pose much of a threat until you realize their knockback can knock you off the course. Especially falling down far away where falling damage will kill you. It's a big deal. They might only hit 1 to 20 damage on you, but when they do hit you and knock you back, and you take, I don't know, what was the ridiculous amount of damage I was taking? I think I've taken over 1,300 damage from falling damage. Stupid bats. And if the max health in the game at any point I think is 500, then you can understand that it's an insta-death. We got another cloud in a bottle. This really was not worth it, but on the off chance that I got something good, it was indeed necessary. There's just pots down there. 8. Okay, so like I said, I'll block this off now, and bats will not be able to get to me. I know I'm really regretting this right now, taking all this time to do this, especially if I die in hell. But if I don't die in hell, on the off chance I do not die in hell, it will be extremely worth it. I am back up to 4 viewers, that's fantastic. For a game like Terraria, it makes me extremely happy to see. A lot of this so far has just been maintenance, actually. I'm not proud to say that it has been mostly maintenance, but maintenance can save lives. And right now I need to save as many lives as possible. That is Topaz right there, but I'm going to ignore it because I don't care. I need to get this done. I need to get to hell. And I most certainly need to bring up my... I really want to go investigate this tunnel a little bit because I'm almost positive there's going to be a chest in here, but like I said, I need to get this tunnel to hell in order to continue my server. I don't want to face the skeleton unless I have armor that I know I can beat him with, and I know I can beat him with the hell armor, or the ore that comes from hell, so... Can't even... Okay. And there we go, and here we go. Wait. I'm actually not very good at placing blocks, so if you guys have better ways, feel free to type them into the chat, because this is the best way I know possible to make a straight down path. And I just haven't really been getting lucky with my spot choice. There seems to be a lot of open caverns that I usually don't get. And obviously that's slowing me down a lot because I have to build the tunnel all the way down. So these bats like that one won't kill me on my way down. And just because I saw that bat, I'm going to make sure this is extremely airtight. Alright, I'm going to wait for that mother slime to move out of the way so that hopefully I can... I hate bats, bats hate me, we're a happy family. Hate mother slimes. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Fish in a barrel. Okay. So now that we killed the baby slimes, we will continue our quest downward and onward. Once we get to the lava, this will get more interesting because we'll talk a lot about lava displacement and what's the most effective way to get around lava. Alright, that drop will not kill me, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and now finish making this tunnel. I'm actually building from both sides. I'm going to check the chat real quick. We still have 4 viewers. Thank you for bearing with me, I think. Alright, so we're going to continue to head down here. I think we will be hitting another cavern. Wow! I can't express my disappointment enough in this cavern. You know what? I might just have to start taking chances here, and if I end up dying to the bats, it is a consequence I may have to accept. Are those? Okay, those are just piranha. The Amazon. Alright, we are down to the lava area. Oh, wait, is that true? We are indeed down to the lava area. Oh, do I really want to leave that spot open up there? No, I don't. You know what? I've actually come this far. I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's a lot of lava there. Like I said, the full video will be on YouTube, so if you guys are just popping in and out, don't worry about missing anything. Just make sure you stop by Gamma Jamma Ramma. We don't have many videos up right now. We're trying to get our channel really going. We want to make sure our videos are quality. Probably the least amount of quality you guys will be seeing is during the streams, because I pretty much put the streams up in their entirety to keep from getting rid of any of the necessary information that I may throw in, even during the boring times. That's usually when I do give the best information, is during the time that it is indeed boring. I'm actually enjoying this right now. This is probably the best way to be making my tunnel. This is actually perfect scenario right now. Alright, so I was actually planning on going down to the bottom there and chopping out a good portion of I just don't want to get trapped here, because that will be the end of me. Every once in a while that lava is hitting me. I'm totally not okay with that. Okay. There we go, despite almost drowning there for a little while. I might actually come back to this spot when I need obsidian, because they almost have made my obsidian farm for me. I think I'll still put it in this stream so that you guys can, so when I do make the playthrough with this, you guys will be able to see how to make your own obsidian farm if you don't find something as fortunate as that. Wow, mother slimes are really the biggest jerks on the planet. I am okay with saying that. I really hate them and their children. It's not an exaggeration. Alright, so we're gonna continue down this this tunnel. Now this is a hardcore character. If I do die, it is over. So that is why I'm taking so many precautions with this tunnel. I don't want to get hit sideswiped from the side and die to falling damage from enemies who may be lurking on the sides of the tunnel. And that does happen a lot, so that is not an if, that is a when if I do not seal this tunnel up properly. I'm not getting much lava problems right now. I was really fortunate with some water placement earlier. It looks like this is going to be another tough situation. Actually, it just looks like a skeleton and some... I am not using the right item there. That was almost disastrous. But the fact is, I have so much health right now that enemies like that really can't touch me. Can't touch us. I should be okay now. Once I make it to hell, if I die immediately, this whole tunnel will be for nothing, and I will seriously start to cry. No, I won't. I won't cry, but I'll be very upset. And now, mind you, the only reason I'm actually getting that tin ore is because it's in my way. Tin is completely unnecessary right now. There is no reason to mine tin at this point in the game besides maybe to get some extra cash, but it really doesn't even make that many coins. I am in the lava sector right now. I'm going to try and attempt to make a waterfall. Now, wow, I really didn't mean it to sound like that, but when I say waterfall, I mean put at the bottom, kind of the same idea as Minecraft, put water at the bottom of this long drop, so just in case I'm not paying attention and I don't grapple off to the side or use my jet boost at the right time, or my double jump, actually I think I took my double jump off, then I will still be able to live due to the water. Because if I can't get the waterfall to work, chances are I will die falling down this hole. Or in hell when I step on some brick that I think I can stand in, but I really can't. This is really going to be an intense part. I might even wait to get more viewers for it. I want like something, 6 viewers. You know what, I'll set that as a goal. I want like 6 viewers to be here when I actually go into hell, because this video could end very quickly. Quickly and abruptly. That bat is really pissing me off right now. I can't even tell you how much I hate it. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and destroy everything with this long spear of mine. Okay, it wants more. Alright, sure. You happy? Now, you damn slime. Okay. We are headed quickly down into hell. I honestly feel like this might be the last cavern before hell. I'm actually just swinging my pickaxe to kill those bats. That was just reflexes. We are going to continue down this hole. It's another big cavern that I don't want to wall off. Once again, there's still bats down here though, so I don't feel I have much of a choice. There's a heart there. I'm going to go grab that. That makes me a little bit more happy, but this is getting extremely tedious, and I'm not okay with that. I always like the action parts of this game, and this is one of those times where you just want to blow your brains out. The water walking potion that I don't need, it's a hunter potion I don't need. I'm just really trying to straighten up my inventory real quick. Oh god, this is painfully slow, to put it simply. I don't think there's any quicker way to do this besides I don't want this bat to knock me off course, but it did. Of course it did. I hate bats with such a severe passion, it's unbelievable. Okay. Alright, there we go. I will now start to build. I will build from the top and the bottom here so that it goes by twice as fast. Okay, there we go. That's one side built. Like I said, it would be really devastating if I died to bats in this. It would also be extremely devastating if I only got to hell once, tried to show you guys hell, and then died. So I'm going to be extremely careful. But in hell, this game should get extremely intense. That we should have some close calls, if not the death of the game. I'm glad you're all sticking with me through this terribly slow part of the game. But it is a necessity, so I'm assuming those of you who are sticking around are because you want to know how to make this hell path safely. You know what, I'm actually going to jump out here. Now, this is the fluid management I was talking about. I'm going to try and move as quickly around as I possibly can. I'm going to dig a hole right there. That will drain all the lava out and hopefully bring it away from my tunnel so that I don't have to deal with it. Wow, I'm actually on fire there. That was weird. I don't even know what hit me. I would be very surprised if the lava was what hit me. But I'm guessing it had to be because I went on fire. Alright, so if you guys are really curious how to make a hell tunnel, this is how you do it. You're going to dig straight down. You're going to wall off the sides to stop yourself from dying. If you're on a softcore character and you really don't care about dying, you don't need to wall it off. Just make sure you pick up your money when you come down the other side. I, on the other hand, because this is a hardcore and he will die and never come back, I need to be extremely careful of what exactly I'm doing. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This step, because I only have so much placement, actually the I don't know if you guys remember, I was telling you about the one more placement block. That would help immensely right here, because all I can really do is put it down to and over one, then drop down on top of it. I can now actually make a I can now drop and just build the walls up straight. I'm not exactly doing this as effectively as possible. I want to avoid this lava, so I'm actually gonna... Alright, here's a tip for those of you who are a little scared of lava at first, because it is scary. It is just like Minecraft. If you fall into the... sorry, I was messing around with my... If you fall into this lava, it is very unforgiving. I think it hits you with 70 damage, and then you're also on fire and you tick burn. I think it's once every second you get fire damage, or it might actually be more than that. I know it's one, but I don't know what the interval at which you take damage is. So, because this lava is overflowing, and you can kind of see this path it's taking, it looks like a very smooth path. It looks very detailed almost. You can stand right in that. That is not going to hurt you. But I'm going to block it off just so that I don't think otherwise. Now right there, that is the lava block that is causing it. I'm going to do this. Now, it might scare you when you're dealing with lava. Now when whoa! This is why bats suck. They will push you into lava. When I cut this area off right here, it's going to flow over and it's going to look like it's going to hurt me, but it will not because it's just a flow, as you can see. I'm going to cut off all the flows so that I don't have to worry about it. There is a dart trap there, but I'm not worried about the dart trap because I can't see... I think this might be its pressure plate over here. Yes, that was indeed its pressure plate. So I'm going to get rid of that. I don't even know how that would really hit me. It looks like its trajectory is blocked. I think that's a I think that's just a fail random generation right there. A code problem, if you will. Going to continue to build this path down. Like I said, it's extremely important because we don't want to be knocked back and displaced by bats and die because of falling damage. Now, this is going to be completely irrelevant in the future because in hard mode you will get wings and falling damage will no longer be an issue for you. But until that time, this is a very, very dangerous spot to be in. Falling down this tunnel completely. I hate these bats. They get into these areas where you need to build, and they won't let you build. Alright, actually, I think looking at where I'm going to fall now, I can safely fall to the ground, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't want to be pushed around by these bats, so I'm going to try and time my strikes so that I won't be pushed back. There we go. Okay, now I can build a lot faster with the build from the ground up technique and build from the sky down, like that. Now that I have that done, I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. We're actually placing, because we're building from both sides, it does make it go by a lot quicker. I think that lava is right in my way. I'm going to have to get rid of that, but the good news is it's not a lot of lava. And that should almost be enough to get it out of my way completely. I'm just going to make sure it's completely out of my way real quick. That was actually the wrong move to make. I'm sorry about that. There's more time than I needed to spend on that. But, okay, that is now blocked off and should be out of our way. It is indeed out of our way. So like I was saying before, fluid management is huge. If you come to a part, I've been waiting for it, but I think I'm going to luck out. I'm not going to hit a huge lake of lava. If you hit a huge lake of lava, happened to me on my first time. Actually, now that I think about that, we were already in hell. We just didn't realize it because it was our first time. So you shouldn't hit any huge lakes of lava. If you hit something like this over here, my cursor's red, so it's kind of hard to... Wow, he just committed suicide. You hit a body of lava like that over there, the best thing to do is... Oh, God. What would I do? Try and find a chasm to drain it into, but be extremely careful. I don't know where that frickin' worm went. Try to find a chasm to drain it into. Just, your tunnel's only 2 by 2, so chances of it being directly on it are slim to none, but if you do get that, it's just the time. You just want to dig. Just make a void, and then... Alright, you know what? Hopefully I'll find it, because it's hard to explain. Hopefully I'll just find it on the side somewhere, and I will help. This is what I've been looking for the whole time. This nice, straight down path where I don't have to build walls at all. It goes by a lot quicker. And look at these bats! Jeez. They literally will not leave you alone. I need to figure out how that bat actually got into the tunnel, because if there's a bat in the tunnel, it can kill me. These things need to be extremely airtight. I think it might have actually spawned in the tunnel, which is crap, but it happens. I was actually not as close to hell as I thought I was. Judging by my calculations, I actually should have been in hell a while ago, but I guess I spent a little time either talking too much or something else, because I should be in hell by now. You'll see the background change into a more molten... Here, you can kind of see up here where I put the torch. It's like rock. You'll start to see like lava in between the rock in the background, and that is how you know you are in hell. I'm going to actually throw a torch down so you guys can see what's going on. Okay. Even little spots like these, extremely important to fill if you're worried about dying. If you're not worried about dying, then don't worry about it. Dig the straight down hole, and you'll die a few times, but it definitely is not worth your time to do something like this. It's only worth my time because I have 1 life to live. Okay, you can see the light radiating from the bottom down there. That means that I am over a lava pit. And I am not happy about that. On the last server I was on, I got really lucky. The straight down tunnel really took no more than 10 minutes to build. I see now that an hour was actually a real undershot of what I needed. Okay, I'm actually going to build out here like this. I'm going to cover over that lava, try and drain it out. There it is. See, this is what you want to look for. Something like a chasm off to the side. Now, you don't want to... Right now, I want to judge the size of the chasm. Is it going to be enough to drain it completely? Because unlike Minecraft, you can't just place a block down and the lava disappears, as you can see right here. If I take this block and I try to place it down inside lava, it does not cover the lava. Sand you can drop on top of the lava, but the second you hit that sand block, the lava is going to come back. So this chasm does indeed look big enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and start draining it. Wow, it literally stopped right there. This is going to be a close call whether it is enough or not. If not, I will drain it into this area right here. I'm pointing at the screen, but you guys obviously can't see that. I'm going to try to refrain from doing that from this point forward. We're doing something a little bit risky right now. It's not really high risk, but it's getting there. It's borderline high risk. Okay, this might actually be enough to do it. I was not really expecting it to be, but... See how I walk very gently when I'm around the lava. Painfully slow, but I think we managed to get... No, we did not yet. Alright, so what I'm going to do is dig a tunnel down here. That will drain out what I believe is still in our way. Should fill it up right to the brim there. I know my posture is terrible, but I really can't do much about that. I'm trying to really think, and I think best in a contorted position. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm pretty sure I have to dig this out anyway, but I know I have to dig this part out. So this is what I'm talking about with fluid management. See how I dig down right next to it? I'm now just lowering the level of the lava. You know what, I'm going to actually leave those blocks there because I kind of want them to disappear. You know what, I need to draw a straight line down so I know exactly what I'm working with and if I even need to do this. I think I'm actually okay right now. I think I'm good to go. Yes, I am indeed good to go. I do not need to dig any more. I do not need to do any more fluid management, but I'm glad I got to do that because that showed you guys a little bit of what you need to do when you're making these tunnels. It's extremely important to get the lava out of the way, otherwise obviously you're going to fall directly into lava and you're going to have a bad day. I know I keep hurting myself here, but I really am at the point where I don't care. As much as health is important in a hardcore character, sometimes you just count on the regeneration to do its job. I don't want that gold, actually. As much as it looks nice to get, it's really not that important at this point. The blood moon is indeed rising. Oh god. I do not want that at all. Fuck it, I'm just dropping down. It's at the point where I'm saying fuck it to a lot of safety measures. This is probably where I'm going to make a mistake and die because I keep doing that. I've done it a few times in a row now. But you know, sometimes you get you need a little action in your life. And this is one of those times. I don't want to waste time. So I'm just going to keep trucking along. And see, that was worth it. Even though it may have caused my death at that time, I counted on my luck to prevail for me, and it did. Although usually it doesn't, but it did that time. Oh, wow, okay, that is the first demon. I'm going to throw a torch up so you guys can see him very clearly. I'm going to go ahead and make a little spot for me to fight him in, because he can kill me quite easily, actually. I haven't really thought this through. I'm hoping, actually, maybe I can just get around him. Demons usually don't come up this far. I'm a little surprised. I'm actually very scared. We have that guy jumping for joy down there. And we have a demon on my ass. Ow, oh, oh. Okay. Okay, see, there's the hell biome right down here. You can see how the wall changes. I'm really trying to avoid this guy to the best of my ability, but it's not. Okay, I got a lot of good damage on him there. He should be coming right back through this wall or something. But apparently I have to switch to a different tool to make him do that. Okay, here he comes. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, we got silver coins out of him, so that's something. Something. Okay. We are now slowly moving our way down here, trying to avoid the demon. As much as I say fuck it sometimes, this is not one of those times I will indeed die. I think I have to face him eventually regardless of what I do. Unless I teleport back up with the mirror and hope he goes away like the boogeyman. Alright. Him in a very precarious situation. He is knocking on my door. He is humping the walls trying to get to me. He is like a cat in heat. Jeez. Oh, wait, I may have just gotten rid of him. Along with that slime. I think that wall is going to keep him away from me, and that is huge. Okay. So luck actually favored me. He was on the side of the wall where I would not have to deal with him ever. There is no lava for me to do any management with. As much as I wanted to face him, in all honesty, I did truly want to face him. It was a bad decision, and I'm glad that the game kind of made the decision for me there. Sometimes you truly do not know what's good for yourself. Okay, here we go. Alright, right down through the ash. There are 3 demons trying to get at my butt. I am not aware of what I should do. That is a hellbat. Hellbats are pretty much the same as bats, only they do more damage and they have more health. That is a slime. They really don't do that much damage, but they do knock you back and will knock you into the lava. Demons shoot, I believe it's called something like a demon scythe. And it's a blue spinning purple spell they shoot out that really, really hurts. We are up to 4 viewers. That's fantastic. We're going to continue to stream. Okay, we have made it into hell. I have not gotten the... You can see how anxious they are to get at my butthole. But I am not letting them have it. They will not get it. Never gonna get this, never gonna get this. No, 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 no. Alright. Okay, so the reason I'm not headed towards that building over there is because that is Hellstone brick, I believe it's called. And if I step on that, I will start to burn unless I have an item, an accessory, known as the Obsidian Skull, which will stop all burn damage from blocks. Now, not to be confused with lava. Lava will still burn and kill me. That demon is stuck under me. There he goes. I need to do something about this. I'm in a position right now where if I'm ever to fall down this hole again and I'm not paying attention, jeez, that was scary. Okay, okay, okay. I'm completely boxed in though. These little holes I can't get through, so he won't be able to hurt me. Okay. The second I made that two-man gap, yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been talking. I've been concentrating. I'm trying to get this hellstone brick without those guys destroying me. You can see how they... There's the hellstone. This is what I've been looking for. I'm waiting for that lava to drain so that I can get a nice angle in here. Okay, 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 that is a fire imp. He is doing an asshole thing and hurting me. Okay, alright, I don't know how I'm exactly supposed to deal with this right now. Okay. I'm gonna boogie on out of here, and hopefully they'll follow me up the hole. Ow, as you can see, they are indeed following me up the hole. Oh wow, they are persistent. This is, not good. You can see how they do everything in hell does so much more damage than I'm used to. I'm trying to get over to that imp right now. And of course now there's this guy. You know what? It's totally not worth it right now. Okay, beautiful. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, and we are back. So... Um... Alright, I think we are good to go. Just getting rid of some clutter in the background of my computer. Okay. So I made my tunnel to hell, and that's where we had left off. So right now we are headed back down to hell. I need to switch to my grappling hook because I may die. So I don't want that to happen. So what we're going to do is as we're falling down the hole every once in a while, we're going to stop ourselves with the grappling hook. And I'm going to clean up these tunnels so that bats don't kill us and make for a very bad day. Let's get rid of that because that could be disastrous. I'm just doing some patchwork. Just be grateful that now it's just patchwork and it's not the entire tunnel. Because there was a time when this entire stream was just making this tunnel, and that was not a fun time for anyone. Alright, so I am now directing my full attention towards the stream. I got everything set up that I want to. I can't seem to get this to go the way I want right now, but there we go. Literally a bat can pop out of any one of these little crevices I'm filling. So that's why I'm filling all of them. Like right here. Oh, I'm actually surprised at how much area I had left open in the beginning of this. Our goblin is still alive over there. That's actually really surprising. I expected him to be killed by some enemies, but I almost feel like the server has stood still since I last played. Which is odd because I actually made a huge blunder before and I left my hardcore character completely AFK, standing in the middle of the base. Thank God it was in the base. Any enemy could have come by and killed me. I'm actually going to release some of this water in hopes that it's going to take out most of my torches, but I'm hoping that it will create a water cushion at the bottom. So that I won't die if I do hit the bottom. Okay, so it looks like I really did a good job here. I didn't leave any real big spaces open. I'm just stopping myself every so often because I don't know how close it is to the, how close I am to hell. I'm hoping that water is worth the, time and effort I put into, because now I have to wait for the water to go all the way to the bottom, so that is going to take quite a bit of time. So I guess I'll just, use this opportunity to throw torches down. Whoa, that is dangerous. If I were to leave that block there on my way down, I'd randomly hit a block and die. That would be a terrible way to end this stream. So right now, I'm just working my way down. I'm following water so that I won't die when I hit the bottom. I made this nice direct route to hell so that I don't have to dig down there every single time. Okay, this is an odd... Okay, this is where I fought those imps, and that's why this is here. And this mother slime is going to be a pain in the ass. I actually want to kill her when she's not in the hole, because then her baby slimes are going to drop down and really screw me over. Alright, she should have one more shot left in her. There she did. Okay. One more shot. There you go. Alright, here comes baby slimes. Very aggressive. They should die quickly, though. Not a lot of health, but very aggressive. Whoa. Alright, well, that did make a nice platform. Alright, it looks like the water did not work out the way I wanted it to, mostly because there's holes in the floor here. What I'm trying to avoid here are those imps. There are these imps that can hit through walls. You'll probably see them very shortly. They love to screw me over, so I doubt they will remain dormant for long. They can shoot fireballs through walls, so despite my attempts to block myself off, they should find their way to me very shortly. Alright, I'm going to dig down here. I'm going to try and get to the hellstone directly below me. Okay, I have to be extremely careful here. I only have one life to live. And I am surrounded by lava, which will pretty much kill me instantaneously. With that said, I should probably dig out to make an easy escape route in case lava does happen to get in here. I'm gonna dig this lava down and away from me. Okay. The reason I did that is because I want to get closer to this. I want to get as close to the hellstone as possible without actually touching it. Because even standing on hellstone, the ore will indeed burn you. So that's why I'm taking such precautions. And when you do break hellstone, it turns into lava, as if lava is behind the brick. So that is what I'm trying to avoid here. This is probably one of the most dangerous parts of the game besides boss fights right now. Because lava is not a friend. Okay. I'm trying to disarm the situation. And by doing that, I should be able to get the next layer of there we go, hellstone. Alright, so right there you can see I'm going to get all this hellstone. I'm going to get the next layer of hellstone underneath that. And that is quite a nice takeaway. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more of the hellstone underneath me, seeing as I'm cut off. However, I will get the hellstone over here. There's no reason unless I really screw up. Okay, I got a nice 5 hellstone there. It does look like I've tapped the resources allowed to me here. Okay. And that is the imp I was talking about. Now, so what I'm going to do in reaction to this imp is fly up this tunnel. Actually, The reason I did that is I want to make a safe landing for myself with the water. And the reason it didn't work before is because I had spaces open and it just flowed down into the lava and all the water turned into obsidian, just like in RuneScape. For those of you who are RuneScape fans. Now, it may just look like I'm continuously jetpacking, but I'm actually using my feet to cling onto the walls. I'm actually going to save the water there so that I can have an obsidian farm later. Actually, that looks like a nice bit of water that I can use. Alright, so I'm going to use that water right there. It's going to be a very simple process. I'm just pretty much going to... Yeah, just like this. There will be a lot of torches washed away in the process, but I'm really not worried about that. I'm hoping this guy will drop a shackle. I don't know if he can drop a shackle, but I'm hoping he will. These are the bats I was warning about before. Actually, that's an ice bat, but a Viking helmet. Ow. Interesting. I wonder what the drop chance on that was. I'm not that curious, but we're going to drop back down this hole. Hopefully the imps will not still be there. Darkness. 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 See, when I brought the water down when I put the water down the tunnel to make the soft landing, and it did work. I did make a soft landing. Whoa, 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 what's happening to all my water? I couldn't tell you what just happened to that water, but I think it is still enough. You know what, I'll do this. Yes, it is still enough to break my fall, so I am not worried. This is where I'm going to start my hell bridge. I call it a hell bridge because I consider it the counterpart to the sky bridge, which is a method in which you build straight across the sky, and it helps you get to places on above ground. And I consider this the hell bridge because it's pretty much the same deal, only it's more used for the killing of the wall of flesh. This is where it gets really dangerous because demons do not play around. They are the epitome of dangerous. Ranking in the underworld, in easy mode obviously I'm talking about, it probably is lava, demons, and then imps. The bats are pretty dangerous too if you let them get out of hand. Alright. So I'm actually going to drop down here, kill the skeleton. I believe that's an obsidian skin potion. That will help if I remember to use it, that is. I'm going to block off the entrances here so that I can mine in peace. Well, that's relative, seeing as these are the first imps, I believe, are the first enemies, if not including the dungeon, where so yes, the first enemies we will be versing that can hit through walls, and there's one right now. I believe you can stop it if you hit them like that. Okay. I mean, that will not be the last we see of imps. They are all over the place, and I hate them with such a burning passion. I don't know what to do here. Did I really just mess myself up? Alright, I'm gonna go through the sidewall here. It's a different method I wasn't planning on using. I'm not used to using this method. Alright, I'm gonna just block the imp shots by hitting it with my weapon as it comes down. Alright, I'm gonna have to do that again. Only reason I'm not using my pickaxe to block it and mine at the same time is it's not always 100% effective. Okay. Gonna continue to try and work around. Ooh, this might have just worked out really well in our favor. It looks like I managed to drain the lava without even trying. I'm going to continue to block this imp shot and continue to mine at the same time. Ooh. Okay, I did manage to get that hellstone. It was just out of my reach, but I did manage to get it. This imp is really getting on my nerves right now, but there's not much I can say about it, seeing as, I have indeed boxed myself off. If it is the only enemy I have to deal with in hell, then I'm not too angry. It's just really frustrating. Whoa. Okay, I'm trying to decide the best method for farming, for mining this stuff. Okay. This will actually be a bad move if anything can get in right here. So I'm actually going to block that off. Ow. That is what I get for not paying attention, itching my face during a combat scenario. Okay. Blocking again, and blocking again. I know this may seem very tedious for such a small amount of ore, but it is totally worth it later on. If I get my way, that imp's gonna die right now. Yeah. Wow, really? And due to a screw-up, I am not going to get to kill him in that round. And he is hiding behind a demon right now. It's a real dick move. Okay, I did manage to block him there. I'm going to try and kill him off there. Okay, good. It doesn't look like they can open doors, so I'm going to take it a little bit easy there and not block off that door just in case of another imp attack. Okay. There's another imp right there. I'm going to wait for him to screw up and come a little too close to me. There it is. I really hate imps. I think the game is literally programmed to send them at you when you least expect it. I haven't had to do too much lava irrigation here. I haven't had to deal with lava that much. I'm really happy about that, but I mean, it's also not really a benefit to you guys because you don't get to see how I deal with it. Actually, I think I can use that a little bit here. It's not really worth it because once I break these blocks, they're going to also turn into lava. Okay. I'm now going to dig around here. Going to grab that. Even the slightest misclicks can be disastrous because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I break ash block in one hit with this pickaxe, so I have to be extremely careful where I click because it could result in a death. And even though I'm being careful with where I click, it could still be a catastrophe. Okay, I got a nice 10 hellstone there. I am going to go for the hellstone further down here. I'm hoping I'm not being too greedy, like right there Actually, I can step on this. That is odd. I don't remember being able to step on that. However, I am indeed going to take advantage of this. So it looks like I was wrong before. You can step on... I don't know what it's called exactly. I think it's just called Hellstone? Well, we will find out later. Next time I hit it. Yeah, it is indeed called Hellstone. You can step on Hellstone, apparently, without being burned. But the second you do break it, it turns into lava. Or the lava that is behind it is released. I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to turn into lava, because that's what it looks like, or it's behind the lava is indeed behind. Ooh, this is... Alright, I'm going to try to move this lava out of here so that I can get to what is underneath. I think I can move it there and still be okay. That should be enough to drain it from above my head. There haven't been any imps in a while, knock on wood. Okay. Okay, this frees up a lot of room for me to move around. I am going to block this off at first, but it should settle in and allow me to, there it is, block this off. Okay, I can now stand directly over it and mine down, allowing me to get this layer of hellstone. I did pick that one up, that's fantastic. You can see that I'm being very gentle with my clicks right now. It's because I'm very, very afraid, as you should be, when dealing in this area. I have most of the hellstone that I want right now. I should be able to make a good deal. Whoa. I should be able to make a good deal of hellstone bricks. So that's why right now I'm just going to try and clean up the easy ones. I'm not going to try and take really any true risks. Okay, I think there's some under me right there. Yes, there is. Okay. I'm going to try and drain it out to the side there. No, once that calms down, I can throw... Okay, here comes the imp again. Alright, I will be teleporting out after I get this group of hellstone. Okay, I'm just going to teleport out here because there's no reason to stay here. Alright, I am going to move over here and make as much hellstone as possible, and hopefully that will give me something to work with. I can make an obsidian skull. That would really help, especially right now. I need to do some inventory management because I have a lot of crap in my inventory. It's 6:45 a.m. Who would have guessed? I would have guessed it was the afternoon. Okay, we are going to quick stack in there. Alright, do I have any? Yes, I have the Hermes boots that I'm going to throw in there. As much as I... Ooh, the Viking helmet gives 4 defense. It's still not as good as what I'm wearing, but that would have been nice to have in the beginning. Getting rid of the mushrooms. The hellstone is very important. I'm keeping that. The obsidian's important. I don't need the rope. The Tinkerer's Workshop is going to be extremely helpful. This game is much slower than I anticipated. We have plenty of ash block. That's fantastic. Obsidian workbench. I already have a workbench. I don't need that. Oh, I can go back here and drop these 2 cloud. This is also the potions box. I'm gonna keep the obsidian potion on me. Obsidian skin potion. Just in case I feel the need to go into lava. I hope I don't, but if I feel the need. I'm going to actually, in preparation for what's coming, move all these bars down because I do have the next bar ready and willing. I feel like I've been storing vertebrae. I have not been. Okay, I'm going to actually start storing vertebrae. Be extremely useful later on. I don't think... Ooh, meteors have probably landed since I left the server on. That is a big deal. But I am moving on. I'm not going to go meteor searching. That takes way too long, and I don't want to put you guys through that. So I'm going to continue with the action. And I should, for unknown reasons, I can't seem to figure out why I can't make hellstone bars. For the sake of time, I'm going to look it up. I can't exactly figure out why I can't make a hellstone bar. Oh, I need a Hellforge. Oh, wow, I am so sorry. I should have known that. In that case, I am going to make the obsidian skull, because that will be extremely useful. I can now get rid of these flippers. I have a friend calling me. Hello?
Demeja.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on one second.
Okay.
Um, I actually am just going to plug in headphones so that they don't have to hear you twice. Yeah, I'm streaming right now, so if you don't mind my commentation over.
Oh, I'll just go watch your stream then, and then
Alright.
all will be well.
Yeah, that would be fine if you want.
Let's go check out this. Oh no, then I'm gonna hear you like 7 times.
You will hear me like 7. You could always mute this.
Ugh.
You can mute the stream and still hear me over Skype. Let's see. What am I doing exactly? I'm doing this. Okay.
I'm just gonna say hello to the Twitch followers. I am one of the members of the YouTube channel that this man is on. I will be doing Pokemon battles via Nintendo 3DS capture board. If anybody's interested. First video will be posted within the next week. So, again, if you're interested, check out our channel. Comment, like, all that good stuff.
Yeah, this is the Iron Taurus. This is the guy I was telling you about who makes Pokemon battles interesting even for people who don't like Pokemon, such as myself. So yeah, definitely suggest watching him.
Have that kind of effect on people. But, yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys to your stream. Stop bugging you about Pokemon. Enjoy Namercy and enjoy the Terraria. Catch you guys later.
Alright, see you, man. Yep, that was the Iron Taurus. He will be making appearances on YouTube. And, yeah, support us if you can. We're not really out to make money. What we really, truly want on our channel is just a bunch of variety. That's why we're going to have, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon battles, League of Legends. I'll be doing Starbound, Terraria, Minecraft. We're just trying to get a lot of stuff out there that isn't already out there. So if you could support us, that would be great. Just like our stuff, comment on it. That would let us know what you like, what you don't like. That would be perfect. I'm going to continue with my Hell Bridge here. I do believe this is the best call I can make right now, because there is an off chance that I will kill one of these demons and they will drop their I forget what it's called. It's called a guide voodoo doll, which summons if it drops into the lava, and there is a lot of lava down here, so it is a chance. If they drop their guide voodoo doll into the lava, the ball of flesh will be summoned. You know, I'm actually going to take out these headphones right about now because they are bothering me a little bit. And, of course, as soon as I reach away from the keyboard, the hell monsters see it fit to come attack me. And that, I can't tell if they know. I'm going to assume they always know. They're omnipotent beings. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try and work my way around all of these hell enemies. I don't know how well I'll be able to do so. I'm actually working with outdated gear right now. The bonus for this, though, is the fact that when I do go back to the dungeon, I will have better gear than I was supposed to have, than I'm supposed to be going into the dungeon with, so that'll be perfect. It'll allow me to get some nice loot. Okay. This is very unforgiving. This guy should be coming up right. I'm listening for him right now. Yeah, he's a jerk. Alright. Alright, there we go. I do usually wear contacts. I just remembered I am wearing glasses. The reason for that being, today I had a little issue with my contacts. I was streaming earlier, and you'll see on the YouTube that I go from wearing glasses, wearing contacts to not wearing contacts. Something about eye irritation, but it's not a big deal. I know you're all very worried about my well-being, but okay. I'm going to try not to get destroyed by all of these hell. We are just playing follow the leader right now. I am thinking about teleporting out with the amount of enemies I have on me right now. That is the smart decision. I did go down to about 30 HP. Wow, I'm still dropping. I went down to 21 HP. That was the right call to make. They really start to juggle you down there. The Hellbats are mean. I'm just taking a second to let my health regenerate. If I could find... I'm trying to think of a way that I could speed this up. If I was in the jungle, I could indeed find some honey and make a honey spring, where basically you just take buckets of honey. You make buckets with iron, mind you. Iron or lead. I believe it's 6 iron ingots or 6 lead ingots. And that will make you a bucket. And then you can pick up the honey that you will find in a honeycomb. You'll also find the queen bee there. You can make it into a fountain, and when you stand in it, you get a lot more HP. So, I'm headed back down to hell. I should probably be healing myself just a little bit. By the time I reach the bottom, I'm not sure if I want to risk falling directly into the, hope the water works and just fall into the water. I don't know if I want to do that or not. You know what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to avoid making the obsidian farm that I was going to do. And I'm just going to farm some obsidian right here. Alright. Alright, that is quite a bit of obsidian I just farmed. I'm going to do the same thing on this side real quick. Wow, okay. I actually just... Wow, there's no more water on this side. No wonder why I was confused. Okay, I'm actually gonna knock out this wall here, and I really hope this is gonna work the way I think it works. Otherwise, this could be hazardous to my health. This would be a pretty pitiful way to end the stream. Hey, sorry, I burned myself a lava. Nice seeing you guys. Alright, I'm gonna start playing it a little bit safer here, because I don't know if this... Okay, that was the right move to make, otherwise I may have just burned in lava. The reason I need all this obsidian is because I need, when making hellstone bars and hellstone forges, you need to use obsidian and hellstone brick. Or hellstone, I think it's called hellstone ore? Hellstone, no, it's literally just called hellstone. There's no ore or brick in its name. Whoa. That was actually a subconscious, my brain not wanting to get inside there because I wasn't thinking about that consequence. I'm going to play it safe once again, and I'm just going to go ahead and box that off. So when I fell like that, I wouldn't kill myself. I think that lowered the levels just enough for me to grab this. Yes, it did. Need to be careful when I'm swinging my big pickaxe. Alright. That got me up to 129. Accidentally, when I was looking up, I actually saw I need 140 for a full set of hellstone, or I guess hell armor? I'm not quite sure what it's called. I guess I'll just call it hellstone armor. Just slowly working my way down here. There we go. I am going to continue on this forefront. I really hope that a lot of these enemies have disappeared. I don't feel like dealing with them. I'm going to keep moving as much as I can until I see what I need. Now there will be chest out here called Shadow. I'm going to use the same strategy I used to beat the destroyer here, and I'm just going to move quickly to one side when and drop. There we go. That is the same technique you will use to destroy to beat the destroyer. And here comes another one, so you can get a second look at this. Ah, screwed it up there. You'll get more vision on the destroyer when he's coming. This, he's pretty much completely engulfed. Oh, there's a Hellforge. Perfect. Alright, so I'm just going to grab that. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of Hellforges here. Alright. We're going to get to do that technique again. Jump out of the way and just rail him. You can see how well that works, especially when you have an item like the one I have that hits multiple times. We'll go over what items you can use to really maximize the damage. I can grab this real easy. It's not a lot, but it's something. I don't know what that fire imp was thinking, but I'm sure glad he didn't appear somewhere else. Okay. I am at 148 hellstone. I think I need 420 for a full set. I am a little skeptical about going through this wall, but if it will help me reach my goals, I can't rightfully ignore all this hellstone right here. So I'm actually going to dig this away. This is the lava I was telling you about, where you can easily move it out of the way if you know what you're doing. So if you watch me and you take your time and you're not on a hardcore character, feel free to experiment. You will truly. Once again, that channel that the Iron Torso and I are working on is called Gamma Jamma Ramma. I actually have the first part of this up there, so if you're new and you want to get caught up on how I got this far, I did start this character from scratch. You can even see me make this character and put it on hardcore mode. So this character's entire lifespan is on YouTube so far. Whoa, okay, I'm gonna get out of this small little crevice, because if anything, you need a lot of room to fight these type of enemies. Alright, so I'm gonna actually drop down out of his way and hit him when he comes by. I'm going to try and pull that off again. There we go. Oh, wow, what? I don't know what he did there. Figured I'd drop down on top of his head, take the extra damage. Okay. There's nothing I can do. There is 2 Hellstone right there. There's nothing I can do to get that. I mean, short of killing myself or popping this obsidian skin and grabbing it, but it's really not worth it. That potion can come in handy way later on. I might actually use that when I fight the wall of flesh, just in case I get knocked into the lava. I'm hoping I do a great job of fighting. I really need a perfect run. I can't afford to make any mistakes when fighting the bosses. And I don't really think I have so far. Well, I know I haven't, otherwise I would be dead. Alright, I'm really playing it safe against this demon. I could just hop up there. But with the combination of the fire imp, I really don't want to take the chance. That is the voodoo. You can see the voodoo doll hanging off the voodoo demon. You can actually see that doll there, making my life difficult. I do want to pick up this hell stone. Okay. Okay, I did pick that up. Alright. This should be an easy kill, seeing as I have the drop on the demon. Oh, there he goes. He almost got that down on top of me. Okay, I got the guy voodooed also. Now I can fight the wall of flesh whenever I see fit. But I will need to make a huge bridge. I don't even know if I want to show that, because that's going to take a long time. It's not even difficult. Like, if it was something difficult, I would have no problem putting on, despite how long it was. But it's really not. It's a straight bridge. I'll probably end up showing it, because there's no reason not to. You guys can just get a sandwich while I build it or something, if you really don't want to watch it. It is quite insightful to see... Okay, I'm actually going to teleport out of here, and that is the game! Oh, wow, I can't believe I died to Hellbats. Wow. This is odd. I have never actually been in ghost form before, but apparently... Wow, okay, so that is the end of my hardcore character. I didn't even get to fight Skeletron or the Wall of Flesh. That is truly disappointing. I actually panicked there, and that is why that happened. Sad. Well, this will be part 2. I will put up full part 2. Hopefully by tomorrow it will be up there. You'll get to learn from my mistakes, and you will get to see quite a few tricks I put in here. This is interesting, though. I do like how they put this in. I don't really understand what the point of this is, though. I mean, I guess... I am not quite sure. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. I am going to post this online. I will be doing tips and tricks on Terraria. I do suggest hardcore mode to anyone who is looking for a challenge. It was actually a lot of fun, despite the death there. quite disappointing. I can't believe I died to hell bats. I should have teleported out earlier. I got a little bit greedy, and that is what will kill you. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. Please check us out on Gamma Jamma Ramma on YouTube, and follow me if you feel the need.